guys, it's me here, and we are here for the Stanley Parable. And I've gotten this from a buddy, Blaze Monkey, and I'm going to be playing it, and it seems like a lot of fun, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So let's begin.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And this is where I come in. So. I can't do it.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
Yeah.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
What? What was that? What was that? All I did was close the door. And is that the end of the game? Is that how you beat it? I don't understand it. What the heck? What the heck? Not going back in there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What happened in here? I guess that's what happened when I...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why does the narrator always do this? What's wrong? God, this is crazy.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay. This is really weird. Why is there papers everywhere? Like last time, there was no papers. Touch. Huh? Input received. Yeah. Okay. Gotta just check every door to see if they're unlocked, you know. Nope. Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I have a choice now? I don't have to go on the left. I'll go right here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, I knew
Perhaps
this.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Admire the employee lounge. Yes, I'm going to admire the employee lounge. The perfect idea. My God. Yeah.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
The best
Stanley
room
simply stood
ever.
here, drinking it all in.
Ooh, I'm drinking it all in right here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Hey, this is funny.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Do not jump. Will cause death. I don't want to die, so.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
Seems
that
like a
the
bad
story
idea.
has been about nothing but you.
Bad
all
idea,
this
bad
time.
idea.
What? Really?
Yes.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I think so.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you
not
something
sure.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Why don't you
Give me a chance.
Oh, look,
Now
another
listen
choice.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
You know, I'm gonna give you it. Okay, I'm gonna give
Oh,
you it.
thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted
think
to
it's a little
stop.
now.
I would...
This is the
we
end of the
would
world.
both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think... Well, I think I have a solution. Here,
Better be a good
let me
solution. You
show
better
you.
kill me or anything. Oh, there's blackness. Huh? This better be worth it, you know? I mean, what happens in the meeting room?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Wow.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I
You're
actually
hippie now.
feel happy.
Whoa. This is like a hippie place. Woo! Yeah. It's kind of weird though. Woo. Whoa. I think it's stopping. It's actually pretty cool. No, I'm done with that. Doesn't look very good.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Away. Wow.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
And what do you mean? I've been not done
Please,
this.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Wow. It's like a suicide balcony. Woo!
No!
Ow!
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Sure.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay. That's kind of boring though, you know. I'm gonna go kill myself. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Seems worth it.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
seems worth it. I mean,
No. No. Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
say something. Give me one good reason. I mean, seriously, there's nothing. Yeah, over there.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
There's nothing there.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
What?
I know you'll see. You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I'm just doing this just to tease him now.
No, perhaps not.
In fact, I think you are reading the situation correctly, because this is mean. Goodbye.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Goodbye, happy place.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Wait, going back here? Well, now
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, let me just save here. Save. Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. Sure, whatever. And I kind of feel bad for the narrator now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
What?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Where's the broom cloth?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I
office.
was gonna go upstairs. Right? Man, this is not like a boss's office I've ever heard of. Why is this locked? I want to go into the executive bathroom. That's what I want to go to.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley
Did it.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Sheer luck, huh?
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Beep. Woo! Here we go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Well, looks like we're out of time for today, but I'm going to be back for another episode later. Anyway, this is Check Up X Speed, and I'll see you guys later.